Just like a deer that craves streams of water, my whole being craves you, God. My whole being thirsts for God, for the living God. When will I come and see God's face? Good afternoon. I've just read to you from Psalm 42, verses 1 and 2, from the Common English Bible. When I was a boy, I can remember sitting at the dining table in my grandparents' house, looking across the street and across the Sacramento River. In the early morning, the deer would come down the bank, and they would take a drink, a long, cool drink out of that large, wide, cold snowmelt river. And they lift their heads, and you could see the refreshment on their entire being. Later in the evening, they would also do that. But there were also times during the day in that place where at times it would reach 100 degrees plus, where you might see a deer come down and take another drink at high noon, or maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it was hottest. If you read the psalm, you'll know that the psalm is stated by the psalmist at a time of trouble and difficulty and trial and travail in his own life. There's a craving inside each and every one of us. We often try to fill it up with a variety of other things. But the truth is, that craving is for the very presence of God. And during these troubled times, and when we're dealing with the coronavirus, people are dealing with a loss of job, loss of income, in some cases loss of health, loss of loved ones. We are facing some pretty troubled times ourselves. But the psalmist reminds us that it's important that we meet that craving inside, that we take our drink, take our fill of God's presence, because that's the thing that's going to get us through to the other side. That's the thing that's going to get us through the heat of the day. That's the thing that's going to give us life, and life abundant. Remember that. The water's there for the drinking. All we need to do is come down the bank and drink in simple ways. A prayer, thought of the beauty of the day, a thankfulness of heart. Just a pause in the moment of the day to take a breath and say, Lord, thank you for just a quiet moment. I know you'll see me through. It'll be my delight to sing my praise to you. Lord bless you this day. Amen.